be an industry leader in healthcare advertising, there's three things that really come to the forefront when I think about successful firms. First is their strategic acumen. Secondly is their creative product. And third is their talent.
You have to have strong talent. And at ProgenyHealth, we expend a tremendous amount of resources in making sure we can recruit and hire the best of the best.
To become an industry leader like Drexelbrook, you have to have a couple of things. You have to have a disciplined culture. You have to look for growth. And you have to seek out opportunities that contribute to your success.
Companies can be an industry leader by choosing and focusing on what they do best and continually doing it over and over again.
Focus and focus on an industry. We're focused on financial consulting in the middle market for businesses going through transactions and transitions.
ProgenyHealth adapts to the changes in the industry by meeting frequently internally to talk about what healthcare is looking like today and what we believe it will look like 5 and 10 years down the line.
Anticipation and adapting to changes is something that any organization and any CEO has to pay attention to, because we don't operate in a vacuum.
We anticipate and adapt to change by studying many factors: economic, socioeconomic, taking these factors and being able to develop strengths and assets outside of our core competencies.
Staying engaged in all facets of our business. Fortunately, the dark days of 9/11 changed our industry forever, and some of those terroristic threats still exist today.
We don't have a long structured process to make changes. So when we see that the economy perhaps is taking a turn for the better or for the worse, we immediately adapt on our pricing model. It's very important that the consumer feels that they're getting the best value they can possibly get when they come to Sahara Sam's.
Anybody in our company, or anybody and everybody, has the ability to anticipate changes in our industry and then bring them up to the right people.
One of the constant things for any business is change. Internet constantly looks into the future of technology, looks at the laws affecting the employees, and looks to the future of how people communicate.
I think the best piece of advice that I can give to anybody is really trust your gut feeling. They're the ones that really make for vision and for accountability and for responsibility.
The best piece of advice I have ever received is to believe in yourself and to trust your instincts.
The best piece of business advice I've ever received is just to be able to say no, that not all business is good business.
Keep your eye on the customer and the value that you provide to the customer.
The best piece of advice I've gotten would be from my dad, who taught me about working hard, number one. Number two is always reading. And number three is never stop learning.
If you're honest, if you're sincere in business, you will always be successful.
Focus on the recovery. Don't give up when things get tough. And those who recover best, recover and stay the longest.
Do what you love and love what you do. They say if you do that, you'll never work a day in your life.